Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital, where we are going to attempt 3 stars in Flottering. I think it needs a total rebuild, so we're going to start off with a time lapse. Enjoy the music and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Right, so we've got that first building set up pretty well, I think. A couple of GP's offices and then some early diagnoses. Pharmacy, so we can get people in and out pretty quick. The thing I do want to do, I think, is just lose these here. I feel that's going to be a bit of a bottleneck. A little loo and a ward. So, good start there, and I think what we'll do is, like we've done in the past, we'll set one of these up as cures and one of these up as sort of more diagnoses if we need to, and then we've also got 2 more up here, so we could do more of a sort of staff focused one as well in the future. But first of all, we've spent all our cash. We've got a little bit of cash coming in, but we need a big old loan, so I'm going to take a big old loan, and we should have gives us 100 grand. Should be plenty to play with while we stick in some of our later rooms. So GP's office, let's have a look. We got GD, we got cardio, we got ward. So there's only a couple more thingies that can do, what's the word? Treatment, a diagnosis. So we'll put them down here and we'll stick a GP in there as well, I think. Now we're coming to our end. We're going to come to the end even of our playtime with this. Unfortunately, the embargo that we are currently under goes back on. We get covered back up with the embargo sheet on the when did we get covered up? The 1st of August. So we get a few more days with this, and then unfortunately it goes back into stasis as they finish off the build, because at the moment we are using a sort of very temporary build. The first few levels, it's quite actually it's not that buggy. It's a little buggy. I've actually been quite impressed by how unbuggy it is, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're going to be having to step away from the game for a little while they tighten up the screws and put a final lick of varnish on, and then we'll be able to come in and play again on launch, which is the end of August. So let me know what you want to do regarding that. You know, I'm assuming it's going to be a new build. I can't imagine we're going to be able to come and carry on playing from where we are now. I would be very surprised actually if that was the case. So probably chances are new hospital. You know, do you want to see me have another go with the full release? Would you like me to quickly sort of play through these first few hospitals and start the series from you know where we almost like where we left off, I guess. I'm very happy to sort of take on your advice really there, and your sort of thoughts, what you think would work out quite well. So yeah, let me know. That needs to go there, so let's get rid of that bin. There we go. And a couple of awards here and there just to get us that level 4. I've left this open again. It's still for this. Where is it? A fireplace. We can't afford it. We can afford a diagnostic bookcase, which just actually increase diagnostic power of the room. But I really want that fireplace. Look at that. 300. We spent a lot of our kudos. I don't know if you saw at the start of this video. We now have the gift shop, which where a lot of the kudos got spent. So yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, let's have a room. Let's stick a little GP's office in here. Do we want a little GP's office in here, or do we not want a little GP's office in here? I feel like we do. I feel like we do, and we shall have one. It's just gonna be a little one, just for them to nip back to, for when the diagnosis is done. So if they've had to come over this way to do their final diagnosis, we need a single filing cabinet in here, but I want loads. There we go. So if they come over here, if they need psychiatric diagnosis, or if they needed the what's it called, the fluid rumbler, or whatever it is, if they needed those, we're not going to get it better than level 3, are we? Let's just stick a plant in there just to help out with the actual lucky looks of the place. Again, please don't scream that I haven't got radiators down. Radiators are not needed. But I'll tell you what is needed that we forgot again. Goddamn bins. The amount of times I keep forgetting these things. Where are they? Big bins. There we go. Okay. Let's stick a couple down here by the front door. One up here. Just because we've got the space for it. No, we haven't got the space for it. We have though, we're there. Okay, good. One down here. No, this corner here, that's a good spot for a bin. Can we get another one maybe on the end here? And a few more around. Don't only put it right by where people are sitting. That's just not appealing at all, is it? And then up in the corner here behind the plants. There we go, good stuff. Okay. Anyway, back over here. We'll do that again in a moment, but first of all, let's get rooms. So we want the rest of the diagnoses ones, which are fluid analysis, high-tech diagnosis. Yeah, there we go. Can we... I was hoping we could kind of fit you there. We can. Okay, in fact, we can make you a little smaller. We'll pop a little bathroom up here, I think. So let's do that there, and a window. Probably could, you know, bigger rooms do help with prestige, but to be honest with you, we haven't really got the ability here to really go crazy right now. Although I feel like we definitely need an extinguisher here because those things are going to be crazy. Do you know what? I'm pretty much all I'm going to put in there, to be honest with you. I might just stick some more windows here. Just one window there. Yeah, we're going to keep that one pretty light, pretty old school, that one. It's sort of traditional theme hospital kind of room. And then here we can stick a tiny little toilet in. Okay. It's pretty easy to do. It'll do that, that, and that, and then we can have a sink on one side and a hand dryer on the other. There we go. That's pretty much about as serviceable as you can get regarding toilets, but it just saves people having to move through to different sides of the hospital. And then we've still got 2 spaces here for larger rooms, although I'm not too sure what I want to put in here. We've got all the basics, so I guess we could use it as a staff room for now. And so, because eventually, I would like a staff face, you know, a sort of a non-patient facing area. But for now, we might as well add a staff room in for them to use. So let's have a nice little TV wall over here, like that. And another one. There we go. For ones who aren't particularly watching the TV, TV goes over here. Somebody quite rightly pointed out there's nothing on the screen. I assume it's because it's an aerial, and in the UK at least we don't receive analog signals anymore. So I can only assume that's why. So they can sit there and they can watch the static and they can be done with it. Oh, arcade machines. Yes, I bought these with the kudos we had. So we need to get a couple of these in here. Plain Sega. Look at these. We'll have a good look at those in a moment. But for now, that will do. You know what else I want to put in here? I think there's like a dartboard and stuff that we can get. It's pretty cool, but for now... oh yeah, let's have a bit of a gym. In fact, yes, let's move these over here by the door. Let's get a bit of a gym over here so that once they've had their pork rinds, and their burpee soda. They can come over here and they can work it off with the punch bag. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think the only thing I haven't got in here that I would like is the dartboard. There, and it's 400. Oh, we can afford a coffee table. Yeah, let's have a coffee table. Can we not place the coffee table on top of the rug? Can we place the coffee table down and then put the rug on top of it? Or is the coffee table... Actually, I think the problem with the coffee table is how close the sofas are to it. Let's try that. Yes, there we go. Oops, no. Nope, nope. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Moving everything around. I don't want to move. There we go. Oh, yes, loving it. Okay. Oh, God, I forgot you could do that. We haven't actually... Do you know what? I remember that being sort of revolutionary when I first saw it, but we haven't actually needed to use that very much. What I would prefer, I think, would be the ability to copy a room and duplicate a room, especially for things like GPs that you're always going to be throwing down. That would be pretty good, I reckon. Oh, a notice board and a clock is probably the only things we haven't got in here that really could do with sort of lore-wise, you know. Notice board on the wall over here. Clock. Actually, clock above the telly so that you're never going to get lost in your program. And I'm going to say that's it. Yeah, I'm going to say that's it. Sell invalid items. What was invalid? Oh, the punch bag. Well, I want to fix that. So let's go back into edit and put it back in again. Punching bag. See, now it's fine. It's a little bigger that occasionally, but you know what? It's not too bad. Okay, items then, benches. Whoops. Let's have a... well, I don't really know what I'm going to do with the rest of this space, so I think we'll have this as a small waiting area that hopefully covers the majority of people in here. I mean, it might not. It might be too far for them to walk if they're waiting for the psychiatrist, for instance. But I suppose we could stick the odd ones down here and here anyway, can't we? Just to kind of fill gaps. A few plants here and there. Can we? No. Okay. How about on the corner here? I feel like there should be one down the row there, but no, that'll do. That'll do. Bins, yes, but let's do big bins just to help our Janis's out a little. Seems we've got them. Big bin. There we go. So one over there, and one by the door here, I guess. There we go. And then we'll get some drinks up here as well, because these things make us good money. Drinks and a salty snacks, I think, probably go well there. We've also got a luxury snacks machine. In fact, yeah, let's do luxury snacks just because we can. Let's just spend a bit of time to make those a bit more even. Good. And then we need a few boredom killers, which we've got in the rows of these magazine stands. So hopefully, can I squeeze one of those in there? That'd be great if I could. Yes, there we go. Okay, I mean, I could always move over just a little, actually. Don't get too much in the way of that chair in front of it. There we go, that looks good. Okay, so there we've got space for a building there, which I don't really know what I want to do with it just yet. But overall, that's that. And then on this side, we need our sort of cure rooms. So let's have a look very quickly. We'll throw some of these around, and we will keep these short and sweet because for the most part, people are just sort of coming in, getting done what they need done, and clearing off again. So there we go, Pan's Lab. Let's get a plant up by the window there because you'll get lots of sunlight. We got a bin down in the corner. An extinguisher, super important because these things will explode. Although I haven't seemed to have that happen at all yet. I think we've done pretty well regarding that sort of thing. Thinking about it, let's have some windows. Let's just see if we can get it up to level 3. I'd be happy with just level 3 on this one, to be honest with you. In which case we'll probably need some artwork. So we'll have an anatomy poster and we'll have a brain poster because there's probably the two that are most suitable for this thing. Okay, there we go. And in the next one we'll have no we did psychiatry over there, didn't we? Yes, okay. Injection room. Can we fit a little injection room there? We can. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. The jab master. I love it. Awesome. What a name. Let me do some windows there. We'll get a bin in here. A bin in here. Some hand sanitizer because it would be filthy, that one, wouldn't it? And we'll put cubism. I don't actually know how cubism is cured, so I'm assuming there's going to be a special machine for it come the time. But at the moment, I don't know how it's going to be cured. I'm going to very quickly throw the other couple down that we need. Okay, so here's a bit of a, not a problem, but something that maybe needs to be looked at. If you come back to a hospital and start again like we have here, it offers you the quests again. And we've got here to unlock the clown clinic, we have to train a staff member. But we have the clown clinic unlocked. So we place it down and it's still telling me I need to train somebody. So I've just picked a assistant and a doctor or somebody. Tried to keep it relatively light. The problem is with skin, and we had to take out that other loan as well. So we have no money. So what I'm hoping is we've got enough to manage, basically. Treatments, okay. Let's hire you, put you wherever you need to go. We need 2 doctors on the floor, don't we? Luckily, patients coming in relatively slowly. That you've just moonwalked, unless that's your thing. I swear you moonwalked then. That was definitely a thing. Matilda Tension. Let's have a little follow with Matilda Tension. See what's happening. Hopefully while money's coming in, we are able to just kind of sit and wait, really. Grin and bear it, because really, until that person's trained, we can't carry on working towards our 3 stars. So, Matilda Tension. Have a little sit down. You are... Oh, you've got an appointment in cardiology. I'm hoping you aren't just wandering around looking for work. No, this can't be right. Sorry, Matilda, we will come back to you. Looking for work, student doctor. Hold on then. Let's pick you up, stick you in there. You must have psychiatry. Oh no, you have research. That could be a problem. How many's waiting for here? Just the one. Do we have staff? We don't have any with psychiatry. Is that only psychiatrists in here? Oh, okay. Well, luckily that qualification is going pretty quick. Anyway, where are you? Matilda, we've lost you. Here, is this you? Matilda, you're now going back to the GP. Well, in that case, we might as well open this GP room if we've got a doctor sitting around doing nothing. Who I can't see anymore. Where's that doctor that wasn't doing anything? Doctor required. Doctor. We've got a nurse on the ward. We don't have... Right, we need another nurse as well, then, don't we? We've got 2 nurses. Yes, okay, so somebody good. Pharmacy management, diagnosis, treatment. Basically the same thing, but in a different order. So we'll take the cheaper one then. Haha. Oh no, we can't. We haven't even got the 300 quid for recruitment, look. Okay. I know we get a little bit of money. I know we get a little bit of money when training's complete, so I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that one. We could... See, the one... So firstly, Pandora Ames is kind of stuck in the ward, really. So... Really, we need to get another one that can sort of float a bit more. But look, money, you know, money is positive. As it stands, we are making cash. Net income is minus 46 grand, but the revenue's, you know, new. There we go. Higher. Get you in there. As long as we can get people through. Stamina training learned. Yes, come on then. That normally gives us 10 grand, doesn't it? No? Oh. Oh. So there we go. But anyway, we've got this open now. So I think it is a case of grinning and bearing it now, and hope that money starts to come in. Revenue's going up and expenses have gone down a lot now, so that's good. So what are you? You're an assistant. You've got nothing to do. Well, surely you go and work in one of these buildings if you've got nothing to do. Yes, there we go. Okay. Misery guts. Good. Okay, well, do you know what then? I think we're going to have to leave it there. I would like to have gone a bit further, but I thought it would be a better idea to rebuild, and I think it is. I think it is, to be honest with you. Hygiene's level low? Oh, let's have a look at hygiene levels. How do we do that? Health, patient happiness, staff happiness, maintenance, boredom, toilets, hygiene. Yeah, hygiene's dead good, look. Yeah, hygiene's really good because we've been placing those hand sanitizers around a lot. Oh, somebody just died. Can't have been that good, can it? Monobrow. Patient for treatment immediately. So there you go. So we have monobrow as a thing. I wonder where monobrow gets treated then. Yeah, everyone's pretty healthy. Okay, and we've got a ghost. Yeah, we'll have to leave it there, and hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to 3-star this one, but it kind of a rebuild was needed, I think, so hopefully it was worth doing. We'll find out, won't we? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. It really does help at the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments, and if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.